is going to be managing all the tech because she does it an awful lot better than I do. So if you're ready, we will get started. And I think, Max, are you there
I'm right here.
online?
I'm right here. Hello.
Oh, fantastic. Welcome, Max. Thank you very much. And if you would like to go first, and we've got your slides, I think. Are you okay to share them yourself and to do them yourself?
Yes, I'm gonna share by myself.
Okay, brilliant. So we've got about a maximum of 7 minutes for this lightning talk. So we're going to start with Maxx Tran from RMIT Viet Nam. So when you're ready, Max, please take it away.
Yes. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Maxx Tran. I'm the teacher of Math and Data Analytics in the Foundation Studies program at RMIT University Viet Nam, and it's such an honor for me to be here and to talk about one of my passions, which is to integrate SEL into the STEM subjects. SEL stands for Social and Emotional Learning. So this is a problem that I have observed so far. You know, the demographics of our population, these students tend to be very diverse, right? They have different levels of academic skill and English abilities. You know, some of my students just take 2 or 3 gap years and they come back to foundation year with the hope that they can pursue their education. So it makes it very hard for teachers to give personalized support to everybody, especially when it comes to some of the core subjects such as mathematics, the ones I'm teaching, that can go up to AS level or AB pre-calculus. Moreover, our subjects can be very focused on technical without really taking these demographic factors into serious considerations. So what is the solution then? And then I watched a movie that I was very inspired from, The Freedom Riders. I don't know if you guys have watched this movie. This is a brilliant one. It features a young teacher in a racially divided Los Angeles school, and she has inspired these very seemingly incapable of learning students to pursue education beyond high school. And she is the evidence of a teachers who can encompass empathy and understanding to break down barriers and bring about learning. With that said, I have been diving into the field of social emotional learning and how we can use this into our STEM subjects. I realized that it can the SEL teaches people to understand and manage emotion, which is a topic of interest of most people. And actually, social emotional learning never ends. So what does it have to do with STEM subjects? When I did my research, I found the root in John Dewey's educational philosophy, who is a very renowned American philosopher, if you have known him. And then he also bring out a lot of topics that it doesn't have to really focus on academic content, but also can touch base on the social and emotional capabilities as well. So regarding STEM subjects, it can help to change the attitude towards experiment failures, which will be a lot in our STEM subjects. Math anxiety, I don't know if your students have math anxiety, but definitely it will help. And it also helps to manage relationship in group projects, which is a must in our data and coding projects, right? So it helps to promote resilience, emotional regulations, and a growth mindset. So how do I do it in my lesson? I tend to squeeze it into the icebreaker. I usually call it my energizer, my brain break during the midterm break. I also try to integrate it into curriculum that link to the subjects as well. Now, this is the 5 segments in the SEL model, but I'm going one by one with you with some example activities. So the first one is self-awareness. Self-awareness, by the name suggests, it talks about how you can be aware of your emotions. Here is one of my examples. I set up the moving chairs, 2 chairs, so the opposite students will talk about these questions with the student. How do you feel you're enough? How does it feel to be finally enough? And what are you most afraid of as a future data analyst? And how do you want to improve your current score in our course? The second segment is self-management. I talk about failure and rejection as part of life and how we can use this to leverage our personality. So I come up with this activity, challenges head. Write down one challenge you face in this course, and then I make them go around and talk to their partners, and the partner will have to propose a solution. So by the end of this activity, students have a pool of a solution that they can listen, and also they feel that their problem is not the only problem that they face, right? Other people also face the same problems as they do. Number 3, social awareness. It is a practice of empathy. I'm very happy that recently I just heard one of our presentation talks about empathy because it's so important. That's why we need to feature it, even though it is about STEM. Let's take a look at one of the scenes in our movie, The Freedom Writer. This is called the diversity circle. So form a circle, close your eye, step in the circle. For example, the prompt can be, if you used to feel unseen, unheard in class. And what happened? Now open your eyes and look around. They are amazed, they are in awe of the people who they seem to be a cool girl, a cool boy, but also feel very much isolated as well. So this is the response. I have never known that he also went through the difficult phase. I didn't like him at first, but now I understand him a bit more. Number 4, we're almost there. Relationship skill. How to truly listen to the ideas of others and also to present your ideas. We also want to present our ideas, right? So that they are heard. So I come up with the activity, yes and. In a group project, when we want to oppose an idea, we usually say, but no. But I want the whole team to get on this activity and actually say yes and when you oppose with an idea. And let's say how this journey will take you to fantastical places. Number 5, which is the last one, choosing how to act in a situation, considering consequences and values. This is one of my favorite role play. This is a drama production. The group project conflict. A lot of students have faced a problem. I don't want to work in a group. I hate working in a group because it doesn't do this. I always carry on. I have to carry the whole burden of the group. So now I put it as a team, as a classroom activities. And with this one, it really helps the student to have a backup plan, how to manage conflict, how to negotiate, and how to navigate through these disagreement. So what is the result that I have seen so far in my class? Improve class attendance, even to the always absent students. You know, one of my students usually even said that even if rains, I also want to come to your class. Improve empathy among students and teachers. Improve engagement to the technical lesson, which usually seem to be boring to them, and improve respect from them to me, because they know that I listen to them. They know that this is relevant to their experience. So the conclusion, I understand that SEL can have a risk of being seen non-essential in your subject. It competes with limited instructional time, requires teacher training, but it boils down to, do you want to do it or not? What do we really prioritize? This is the photo from Erin Gruwel, the real scenario, the real teacher from the movie that I just showed you. This is me with the students that I developed the relationship with, even in the foundation. Thank you very much. I know that I got a bit over time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hello? Oh yeah. Thank you very much, Max. That was fantastic. Excellent presentation. Very lightning. Fantastic. We're going to move on now to a recording one. So if you're in the room, if you have any questions, maybe jot them down. So we'll come back to those at the end. If you can hang on for that, Max. If you're online, you can always post questions on the chat as well. But we're going to go to...
Should I just check with Natalie if she wants to post?
Yes, Natalie. Do you